But Destiny, you look like shit. I know, okay? Matter of fact, when you shit it this morning, I came out. Hey guys, it's Destiny. What the fuck is up? I am here today to bring you a DIY. What the fuck? Today I'm bringing you a DIY. The first DIY I did was the choker. I don't know if you saw it, but I basically did like this white choker with this chain thing. Moving on from that, I recently saw some Fishnet stockings and they're pretty expensive. So someone named I think it's like Lirika Matoshi, okay. She makes some really pretty fishnet stockings, and I will end up like popping pictures onto here. But the price is just a little expensive, just a little bit. And basically the ones that I'm going to make, I think they're called the Starry handmade fishnet tights or something like that. Yeah, they're called like Starry handmade. Those are being sold for $200. I dumpster dive for my makeup, so you know damn well I'm not paying $200 for a pair of fishnet stockings. I am going to try to recreate them and do them my own way, I guess. I wanted to do them exactly the way she did them, but unfortunately I couldn't find all of the little stars and gems that she uses for those tights. So I picked up what I could, and hopefully they turn out okay. It's just very expensive and I wouldn't pay for it, but I do want them, so this is just a way to show you how to make them yourself. You need fishnet stockings and the really small square ones, like the super duper small ones, that's the ones you're gonna need. Let's get started. Oh, and I also have 2 pieces of wax paper to put on my legs, so that way nothing gets stuck to me, because I'm gonna be wearing the tights as I make them, so that way I know exactly where all of the little gems are gonna be on my thighs. Okay, let's go. Basically, the reason why I chose to do this is because I noticed that no one else has done it yet, and I've had this idea for maybe a week now, ever since I saw the tights. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to attempt to make them. So what you're gonna need is some E6000. This is safe for fabric and jewelry. I also got these from Walmart, and they're just regular little silver stick-on rhinestones or whatever. Tweezers, and I think I'm gonna need a pair of scissors, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be putting this on my legs, like on my thighs, so that way when I stick on the little gems, it doesn't get stuck to my skin, because I will be wearing the fishnet stockings while I'm doing this, just so I know exactly where they're going to be placed. And then this is everything that I got from AC Moore, which is just these little gems, the stars. These hearts were not included in the original design, but I decided that I would make it my own and try to find a way to make the stockings, I guess, more customized for me. So I'm adding these, and these 2 blues, but they're in different shapes. I don't know if you can tell. These stars. Also got more of these, and I got some purple ones here. So I just got a whole bunch of extra shit that I may or may not need, but fuck it. Alright, all I did was add tape like on the inside of my legs where the freaking waxing paper is, but I'm only gonna do one leg for the video, and then you'll see the end result with both of the legs done. So yeah, this basically just takes place on the thigh, and I noticed that this isn't even the right kind of like fishnet, but we're stuck with it now, so that's what we're gonna use. On a separate device, I do have the picture so I can look at it and see what the heck I'm doing. So yeah, let's just get right into this. I just have all of these stars, hearts, little gems just laid out.
And then I also have these here too. Some of these are actually sticky, which is great because that way I can put them on and lay them out the way that I want just to see how things are gonna look. So basically everything is gonna be fast forwarded, just sped up, and I'm just gonna place them on my thighs and you guys are gonna be able to see what that looks like. Okay, as you can see, I did not continue onto my thigh because I did start on my thigh, but then wherever I was placing the glue, I felt heat. And even though when I took off the wax paper and everything, like I didn't see any glue seeping through there, but it was just hot. Like I don't know if I was paranoid or something, but it was hot. So all I did was roll up a towel and then I put waxing paper over that towel, and that's what I did, and I'm just going to continue on here. So I'm putting my E6000 glue on a separate piece of like cardboard or whatever, and all I'm going to do is dip these gems into that glue and just put it wherever I want to, and you're going to see that. Of course, this first fucking piece that I decided to record, I was out of the fucking frame because I'm such a professional YouTuber. So there I am. There you go. Add that pressure, girl. Add that pressure. I would just like to add that once this stuff dries, the gems are not going anywhere, so you do not have to worry about it. Like it's like it's some serious like Superman glue or something. I don't freaking know, but it's strong as shit. This process is very repetitive. I mean, all you're really doing is picking out any little gem that you want and sticking it wherever you want. So you may not hear my voice too much because I feel like there's not a lot to explain. So this is really random. I kind of just glued the gems anywhere I wanted, which is why I'm not recording most of this process, because I feel like it's just so self-explanatory that my video would be longer than necessary if I recorded this process. I mean, honestly, this is still the first leg, and I'm pretty sure I've been at this for over an hour. So this is definitely a long process, and if you don't have patience, then you're not gonna like this project at all. But I'm almost done with this leg, so we're gonna move on to the second one pretty soon. These are some shots of the next day. I'm just touching it and stuff so you can see that it was glued on pretty tight. Like the gems aren't coming off no matter how hard I rub them, which is a really good sign. In this scene, I was just putting it on and stretching it out just so you can see that there's no fallout. Nothing is falling off. And this was the end result. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Is it exactly the way she made it? No, but I think it looks good.
Hey guys, okay, so this is obviously a 2-day process. I started yesterday
and I didn't get done until like 4:30 a.m. around there. And after I put them on, I realized that one side didn't have as much like stuff on it as the other. So I added a couple of that last minute, and it's currently drying. I'm just kind of worried that it'll dry on my skin. But yeah, so it is very time consuming. Oh, and by the way, don't put paper, waxing paper. No, that was horrible. I was trying to like pull apart stuff without the gems coming off, and honestly, none of them came off. Like, that is not even an exaggeration. Like, I pulled on them, I rubbed them really hard to make sure. So you shouldn't have an issue with the gems sticking on if you have the E6000 glue. That glue is like freaking perfect. So it definitely stayed on. To create this look, it's under $40 something, like under $45. It came to around like maybe 41, 42, you know, because I spent like $10 at Walmart and like $30 at AC more or less. So it's under $45, and this exact like style of fishnets is being sold for $200. So it's kind of like, no thank you. If you have the patience for it, and if you want to take time out of your day for it, it does take hours, because you know you're sticking on everything one by one. I don't know how you would stick it on without putting it somewhere first. Like, I was trying to stick it on with my hand under it, and it's just kind of hard. But definitely don't do the whole waxing paper idea, because that was a struggle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them off, and I'm going to hold them next to me just so you can see. I'm going to like stretch them out and stuff so you can like see that the stuff isn't going anywhere. Like, the gems are not going anywhere. This is what they look like when they're not on. And I'm tugging them. Nothing is coming off. I'm shaking them. Nothing is coming off. So it's pretty secure. Like, all of this stuff is pretty secure, and I wouldn't, you know, say that they're better than the original. I mean, I don't think they are. I think the original ones look better. But are they better enough for me to spend $200? No, they're not. So I'd rather make them myself, and I hope you make them. Honestly, the first person to ever really inspire me to do anything to fishnet stockings was Amber Shawl. I think she's so freaking adorable. I love her. So yeah, like, that's how come I knew what glue to get. It was because I watched her videos. So yeah, this is how the DIY turned out. If you want to spend $200 on the same kind of fishnet stockings but buy the original, you can go ahead and do that. The website is on her Instagram. But girl, I'm gonna stick to these because I'm not spending $200. I'm sorry. That concludes the video. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you do attempt this. It takes hours to do, but I hope you do it. If you've never seen my face before and this is the first time you've seen me, click around, watch my videos, get to know me a little better, and subscribe when you're ready. We can be friends or whatever. Remember, stay weird, brave the dumpster gods be with you, and I will see you next time. Bye.